Two, one. What's up, everyone? Today we're reacting to the Trials of Garou. Now, let's get into the video.
So after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other...
Let me see that shit again. Oh, I don't know.
So after Bluefire ends up getting...
Damn, we got that nigga arm off too and shit.
Sent flying into the wall. All the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The f are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop your asses too, right?"
Yeah,
serious? I'm like, what did he say f me for?
Before I get into the thing, that's that. Like, he might be the weakest. No, she the strongest out of the heroes. But he is not stronger than Saitama, even though he can whoop everybody in his show, in his band, the gang ass. That's the crazy part right there. You're in the Garou trial.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table. And y'all already know what time it is. Hit the poster, it's trial time for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter Garou. And man, I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly. Cause murder was on this Guzman 24/7. So let's go ahead and get down to this. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A. This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play, fast-paced anime action RPG. Gentlemen, their new update is a absolute banger. Version 2.1 is dropped with new agents and new factions. And one of those new agents is Alice Timefield, a prestigious time elegance, pure perfection. But even though she is a true no dynamics tutor, is very easy to fool. She takes her family honor very seriously and determined. So there has never been a better time to download her right to your way. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou.
The abs, that's
now,
body.
like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. Like real shit. This man
put him in walls, my
goes
nigga.
around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga is crazy. And I mean, bro, you can just tell by his appearance. This guy has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the bald spot yet. And this is all I need to see. If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not f***ing with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows.
Yeah, no, they said he used to love watching superheroes, but it was not the superheroes she loved. She loved the villains, cause the superheroes thought they was all like that and everything, but he didn't like the superheroes. I think he liked dominating the superheroes because he has seen a villain try to kick a villain. No, he has seen a hero always beats the freaking the villain. That's always beats it. But then he had an idea in his mind. I want to be like this hero. Instead of the villain getting beat up and enjoy. How about we switch it and the villain wins and the superhero gets beat up?
Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win. I ain't gonna lie, if we being for real, this kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this, but one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So
He already had hands. He already had hands at the age of 5. He didn't need a fight. No, he didn't know how to fight or nothing, because whoever messed with that nigga, they gonna get his ass up because he had that dog in him. No,
Obviously, he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time.
He wouldn't want to get
basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now, this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, "Man, I'm done with this shit.
I'm done with this shit."
And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo.
Right? Like he said, he had beat the hell out of everybody. That's a proven reason. Because right there, like this, he was the strongest person in there. And he said basically, he said, why will do I need to train under a weak person if I'm already stronger than him? Why do I need it? That's me. So he decided to destroy everybody, those weaker than him. He had beat the air behind. Because, yeah.
This man crippled every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and Garou went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not...
Yeah, his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. But one day, it will be a hero come that he won't be able to defeat, and he'll have to get stronger. But no matter how he gets stronger, he will like never can beat that villain. So if he give up, I don't know what he give up, or will he like keep on getting stronger until he thinks that I'm stronger than him.
Only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a
body,
menace to society.
And a personality.
Let's dive in to the 3 major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1, declaring war on the Hero Association.
Oh, shit. I can't do it no more. That woman here. Everything. If she says some shit, then. If she says some shit, then. Everything. Oh, the fucking must be my video. Shit. I gotta cut that piece out.
So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "AOG, I don't know what the f you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands." So who would get fucked up first?
Him right there, he wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to fry everybody, no matter what side you were on. If you were in his way, then your ass is getting fried. No matter you are a freaking hero or a villain, you're getting fried.
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy? They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Sid tells the 3 heroes in the room to throw Garou out. So Magic Chook Man goes in to attack him. But
Garou
grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude bricked. Then Garou told him, hey bro, check your hand, twin. Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just cement. So Garou walks him down and clocks his shit so hard, he flies across the room. So the last hero...
He had that nigga doing a backflip. I ain't gonna lie though.
standing was blue fire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, Garo cut this man's arm, then sent him hacking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him height. Well, Garo turned around and said,
I'm going for you next. I'm going after you next.
You know I'm about to whoop your ass too, right?
You serious? I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
So Garo lays.
He said, what do you fuck me for? Cause look, like I said, she don't just go for one person. He like go for everybody, no matter what side you're going, because he got that mentality. Says if you're in my way, or if I see you, then I want to fight you. I think that
every single motherfucker in that room. So after this man just laid out I don't know how many people, he tells old boy before he leaves, I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door. And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now, let's move.
There is much mortality right there. Like I won't say she the only person can do that, because she can't, because it will always be a monster that's stronger than him, but she definitely can like be them if you like give him enough plot armor or power.
Move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, Garo confronted the greatest hero of all time, Moomin Rider. And he told bro off the rip, I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider, a bunch of dudes in tank tops pull up behind him and they want to jump bro. Because the reason why is because earlier that day, Garo straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump Garo that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, Garo puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip. And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up, while Garo's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So Garo goes into attack, but like mentality, and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So anybody else will be like, oh hell no, I'm not fighting this buff ass nigga. But
yeah, but he said, I want that blood.
Class S. Oh fuck yeah! Now we talking, nigga. So Tank Top Master slams the ground.
He wants that. He wants Garo
hitting him with a Tank Top tackle, sending Garo flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now this was his signature move. So all his boys were like, yeah, man, you got him, bro. On God.
But not yet.
He survives.
Not yet.
But Garo hits a perfect landing. And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Moomin Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked, and Tank Top Master's like, bro, what are you doing? But Moomin Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history, Talk No Jutsu. He was telling Tank Top Master, you gotta stop, man. You were about to kill a human. You're supposed to protect people, not kill them. So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk No Jutsu, decided, you know what? Let this be a lesson, kid. Make sure you never harm anybody ever again. So Garo was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving. The bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk No Jutsu has affected Garo as well, until he stops and turns around and says, did you really think that Talk No Jutsu bullshit will work on me? You punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga!
I'll get
but Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready. So he socks Garo in the face. But out of nowhere, breaking dude's nose in
That
the
boy
process.
never did that.
Garou was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with a start
right, a left, a right, and a left.
barrage.
Like he going body and body counts everywhere. It's a KO.
So
And he was
Garou
just
just annihilated, bro. Moment Rider tries to
Not no
attack
more,
Garou
though.
from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing
I'll be
his
mad
head
after
into
that.
the ground repeatedly. Then when he was done
That nigga
bashing his
dead.
face in, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a
next?
last
Shoot,
ditch
next.
effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garou just
Nope, not today.
putting Tank
Bye.
Top Master to sleep.
Damn.
And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garou just starts flowing like water right through them, knocking them all out in sync. This dude with a shitty buzz
Miss.
cut just whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just got slaughtered. All you heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred.
First of all, damn, that shit gotta hurt because what weapon if your ass see that shit in real life? Your ass that mentality, you would think, what the hell is going on? Ain't no way it's one person beating up all these people, like, and all of them were trying to fight this one person, but they got their behind whooped by him, and that's you gonna wonder and say, ain't no way this happening right now, because it didn't. It'll be like measure this. It'll be this one person tries to like stop him from like fighting everybody from fighting, but but the I say this like King Von, like Guru, he hit the mentality of King Von. He would say, "Oh man, freak that! Oh, not care. You that nice shit was nice words, but I don't care about none of that. I want all my fades. I want my fade. That right there is crazy. If you have a person like that, then it's like a war to them. It's like a all blood war. He won't you won't get finished with him until there's no one left. It only him left. But yeah.
By this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to
But
sneak him.
nope,
This poor
nope.
dude was just another lamb for the
You're
slaughter.
weak.
Garou
Get
just
outta here.
destroys him.
Everybody kill him.
And after this, all you
Everybody
see
got
the
killed.
next morning is old boy laid out.
All the
and
bodies.
everybody else
The
that
bodies.
was there that night were slumped. This man Garou
Taken out.
reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to incident 3. His run-in with
The guy that
Metal
was
Man.
stronger than him.
So Garou continue his crusade of beating
shit.
every hero to the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes.
Ooh, that shit gotta
Garou
hurt.
ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting
A
a giant
gangster.
centipede from earlier, but Garou did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put him up, nigga. Now, Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna
Right.
back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two dog-ass niggas. So they get the scrapping, and Garou's already popping
Ooh,
off first,
like
hitting
pop.
with a nice little two-piece out the gate. So they continue to scrap,
Who
and that
would've
boy
won that?
Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If
But
one
they-
of this niggas hits lands, it is
they both got
over.
that instinct
So
in them.
Garou kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate
But it didn't work,
started
though.
swinging at this nigga. But Garou was a member of
He
Weave
was like,
Nation.
dodging
This
that shit.
nigga's evasion skill is maxed
He was
out.
dodging
Look
him.
at this. Weave,
all of his hit
and
touches,
continue
like,
to
he
full on
dodging him.
assault this man. And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garou would just
Like, he would, like, take jabbing,
while Metal
jabbing,
Bat was
and
hitting
he would,
straight
like, do
air.
that.
So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing
He would,
move,
like,
and he
jab,
literally
jabbing,
turns into a
like,
human tornado.
dart.
But Garou said, "Come with it, fuck nigga!" As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with the demon breath,
Nah,
sending
with
him
the
flying and
Goku
knocking him
breath.
out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garou is a young Heihachi. Nigga just used his rage art from Tekken 7. And Garou was
7.
talking crazy after this, saying, "Hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stay your ass on the ground, punk ass
Yeah.
nigga." But when Garou thought it was
It was not over. He wanted that fade.
about
It
to
was
crack
not
his
over.
skull open, But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved this man Garou from getting his head split open. So Garou straight up backhands him, and Garou goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, "Fuck off, mister, this fight's over." So Garou just straight up said, "You know what? Fine.
If that was
But
me,
when I run into your dumbass again, nigga, I'ma dog walk your ass." And Garou leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garou technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit A and move into Incident 4. That is just simply worthy of its own exhibit. The Garou Trial. Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8. This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this minute shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garou was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack, and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garou. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches!
I'm going for everybody."
So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garou.
But he dodged that.
Started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the ring. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garou dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything because he was surrounded by 8 people. Then the barrage of arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. So Garou at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at half health having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "I think it's freaking ass, nigga. Surrender now or I'm Swiss cheese in your ass." But Garou was like, "Nah, twin. Let me just lock in real quick." So this bum ass toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him.
Is he gonna go for maximum power?
The ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the toolie on Garou. But Garou hits that massive ball again.
And it went flying into his body.
So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree. And it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball. But Garou used the ball as a feint and just comes right through it. So he grabs old boy, lifts him up above his head,
use him as a shield.
The arrow shots. Then bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garou catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garou.
But it did not work though.
Garou plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garou digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick
as a whip. Yeah, you use it as a whip.
So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts throwing hands at him. That man Garou was like, "You can't block all day, pussy." So when Bro finally tries to attack,
it didn't work though. Blow that ass. He blew it up.
Just starts raining a barrage of punches on him, beating the literal life out of bootleg Gohan. So
she beat the shit out of Gohan from another anime. Personally, that's crazy. They should not call him no because he actually look like one, but the wicked form of Gohan. But because that was like the real Gohan. Nah, y'all know that Garou gonna get his ass whooped.
Garou continued to beat on dude. Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garou,
but it didn't work.
Whiffs, and Garou hits him with the counter. Dude hit him so hard he was looking up at the birds, and Garou was.
I'm like Garou hit him so hard. He hit him so hard with the freaking how you say it with the neck check. He had that nigga singing stars, digging about his life choices and everything. Personally, I bet he was scared after that.
and done, he was like, nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in. He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back blown out. Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, nah, sit your ass down, and sent him into a tree, and bootleg Gohan was done. This man was about as useless as Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was straight buns, and Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin, and he was about to up the toolie on this nigga. He uses his final moves, Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garou dead, but Garou ended up parrying every single bullet. And this man ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run at Garou with a knife. He just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying, and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And with that, Garou pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked 8 heroes at once.
The same time.
Wicked work. The Garou
Trials.
The verdict. Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was aptly going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a damn thing. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles, and he called it hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jump.
Hunting as his prey.
Things like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootiful day, and I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
We